Well, we thought this could get interesting. Here's interesting. An onside kick to start this thing. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. Well, they tried to give this home crowd something to cheer about early, but it failed. I don't know. Maybe you try that on the road to get some momentum. What about here at home?
Would agree with you totally on that. I think at home, you don't ever want to put your fans in a position where they're questioning what you're doing. And right now, they have to be in the stand saying, why would we even do that? We're already behind you. You don't need us anymore. And this one, boy, an unsuccessful attempt, that could really change the momentum of this game in a hurry.
Herbert off of play action. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Bro, can you hear me? Yo, can you hear me? Can you hear me, bro?
No cutback angle. You know he's trying to dart through.
Yo, Lucky, can you hear me?
A nice job there.
Yo, what's up, bro? How you doing today, my boy? How you feeling, bro? You ready to get your ass whooped or what?
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And Cook has it left side. Touchdown, Chargers. Jared Cook, 31 yards. And the Chargers have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Brandon Staley telling his troops to stay out there and go for 2. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. It's caught. And it's 8-0. Tell you what, they're not messing around. You get the quick touchdown, and then you go for 2 to go up 8-0 here on the road.
In a sense, they hit him with a big shot right away. You don't throw a jab after you throw the haymaker, right? Go ahead and go for 2. They did. They're in control.
You ready, you duck? You ready, you duck?
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. Allen going to try and throw on third down. Forced out to his left. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up a touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Now the first carry for Zach Moss. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And now they'll throw with Allen out to his left. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 1 quarter down.
Okay, baby, I'm coming right now.
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Here's Allen to throw it. And it's caught. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal. Singletary. And he stopped immediately there. 3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. Singletary again, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown run for Devin Singletary, and the Bills have cut the lead back down to 2. So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, it almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
Allen will try to throw for it. That's caught at the 1. And he is not going to make it to the end zone. The defense stands tall, and they're going to hold on to their 8-6 lead. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. A 2nd quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. He'll hand off here to Eckler. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Tackle made there by Matt Milano.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And brought in by the tight end Cook. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Throw left side complete. That's Cook. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Bro, you fucking suck, bro. Like, no cap, bro. Like, what are you doing, bro? You're not even playing football. You're playing like a little bitch.
Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
You ain't doing shit. Only 1-2 yards. Stupid ass nigga, bro.
The tackle made by Levi Wallace.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. It's complete to Cook. And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 20-yard line.
But give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. And he was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This Buffalo defense has stood their ground. This is 3rd and goal. Herbert. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to touchdown. Jared Cook with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Brandon Staley telling his troops to stay out there and go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Another try after the first down sack. Allen. Big hold of the 30. Finally taken down at the 32-yard line. 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A big gain there for the Bills.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him. And he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
49, guys. Mike, 49. Yeah. 49's the Mike. Watch 49. You're not ready.
On first down, Allen. Working the middle here. That's complete to Knox, the tight end. Touchdown, Bills. Dawson Knox, 34 yards. And the Bills get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. So Allen breaks the huddle, and his guys will go for 2 here. Oh, look at this. They're not even going to get the 2-point play off. Maybe too much indecision. It's going to cost them 5 yards. That's going to set them back 5 yards. So Allen breaks the huddle, and his guys will go for 2 here. to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll get in for the 2 points, and in so doing, cut the deficit to 2 points. And that one was made so tough by the penalty, pushing him back to the 7. They still got it done, though.
Yeah, and the big surprise is that the extra point unit doesn't run out there with the kicker. Okay, you move it back to the 7, but they felt like they needed to have it, and they felt like they had a good play call, and they were successful.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. And the Bills force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
6 man. Check curls, check curls, check curls. 49, 49 to Mike, 49 to Mike. Double go.
So after the INT, it's Allen. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. To throw, it's Allen. Dancing to his left. Going deep for Diggs. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Allen going to throw. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. He exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
The Charger drive about to get going, and they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Final adjustments being made for the second half. So with that, we get you back up to Orchard Park and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. McKenzie now from his end zone. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball.
He's got a man complete. And all the way to the opposite 49-yard line. A big play here for Buffalo. Well, you had all halftime to think about what you wanted to do to start the second half. They came out with a big one.
Does that not beg the question? What was happening in the other locker room at halftime? Was that the one play they didn't cover as a possibility? Because they just gave up a big, big gain.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. On play action, Allen rolling to his left. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Allen off the play fake. Eluding the pressure right. Room to run inside the 40. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Play action. Now it's Allen. Steps away. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. Third quarter of a 2-point game. A good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. On play action, Allen on the move to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Throwing now is Allen. And finding Emmanuel Sanders here. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A big gain there for the Bills. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And he'll be close to a first down at the Chargers' 15-yard line. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They go right back to Singletary. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Allen going to go on 4th down. Out to his left. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now Allen rolling to his right. And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. Dawson Knox, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Bills have taken the lead. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. To the air, Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And that is caught for the 2 points. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down. But defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. Play action. It's Herbert. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Off the edge, Jerry Hughes gets the sack. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And Cook has it, left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A handoff, it's Eckler. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Once more, here's Eckler. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. The Chargers on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held them to no gain.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th down for Herbert. Desperation time. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked in the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. On the give, this is Eckler. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. It's Eckler again. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Bro, you really think you're going to kill all the time, bro? You tripping.
2 minutes, and we've got
Oh, mama, you tripping.
game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Going on the ground with Eckler. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. This Buffalo defense has stood their ground. This is 3rd and goal. Try to punch it in with Eckler. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers can now take the lead with the extra point.
Just power football there, down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible, but all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion.
Herbert going to throw.
And no, they don't get it. Incomplete. And now they really have to be second-guessing themselves. Could have had the lead here in the fourth. Instead, we stay tied. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter.
McKenzie will not return this, and it will be brought out to the 25.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
A play. What a play.
Allen. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line.
Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Major used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Second and goal from inside the 5. Here is Eckler. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel real.
And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown late in the game. They look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
Should be done. Hey, like 5 minutes, my love. Love you.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. One possession game, time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat-and-mouse deal.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. It took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
I'm fired up. Don't run from rap. 1, 2, 3. I'm ready for more. Tell them I'm ready for more. Game time. I'm ready for war. Tell them I'm ready for war. I just got 20, I'm running on empty. This mobile that came from my money is silly. I feel it envy, not trying to be friendly. It is what it is, if you want me, come get me. Whenever you ready, no, I keep it steady. I get the W, throw the confetti. Please do not tempt me, don't hold it against me. We about that action, don't ever forget it. Squad of gorillas, the army.